Hey, this is Mark Schwartz on MTC Media. So there's a video floating around, and I'm sure you've seen it. It's been all on social media that shows Odell Beckham getting upset yesterday during the Arizona game, a game that Baltimore won. I don't want to say relatively easy. It was easier, but it seems like Baltimore, because how they play, nothing is ever easy. It's almost like the '90s New York Knicks team, where even if they won the game by 15, it just seemed like it was a rock fight to win by that 15. That's the way that's the way the Ravens are. But the one thing that always gets left out in videos of this, especially when it's a player that people have an agenda about, is that Beckham has $3 million in incentives. Those incentives are not based on what the team does. Those incentives are based on what he does individually. $3 million. So yeah, it's somebody who doesn't feel like they're getting the ball enough is going to say, hey, look, me not getting the ball enough kills my money. And I don't want to hear this, oh, it's about team and it's about winning. Not anyone at their 9 to 5 job is worried about team. They're worried about their paycheck. So don't hit me up with that nonsense, because I don't want that nonsense. And this is part of the NFL not wanting to guarantee money. Well, this is the flip side. You got to take all the consequences that comes with it. The consequences is, if you want to throw money in as individually based, and you tell the player, well, if you really are worth this money, then you got to reach these incentives. And when you're not the one with the ball, because this is not a quarterback, and you have to depend on others getting you the ball, you got to depend on others calling certain plays for you to get the ball, and you're seeing that money fly out the window, nah, man. I can see where he can get upset. Doesn't make it right or wrong, because I don't even think this is a right or wrong issue. And don't make it about character, because it's not a character issue either. It's a business issue. It's a money issue. It's a financial issue. And look, football is not the first place this has happened. Growing up with incentive-laden contracts in Major League Baseball, players claiming, having to sit out days or being pulled early in games so they don't reach certain benchmarks. That's not new. That is not new. So it's not only has happened this in football, and it peed off players. So this is not necessarily something that only happens in football. But let's remember that before we make Odell Beckham into this manufactured narrative. So I don't want to be like, oh, I've always told you he's such a selfish guy. And that's all that clip is. It's to support a narrative that's been manufactured. And just get the whole story. Sell the whole story. Yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed not getting the ball, even though they're winning, because he has $3 million lying out there in the wind, based on whether he gets the ball or not. Just be fair, for the lack of a better term. Be fair. It's Mark Schwartz from MTC Media.